It's good to be in something from the ground floor. I came too late for that. I know. But lately, I'm getting the feeling that I came in at the end. The best is over.
Many Americans, I think, feel that way.
John goes, let's get going. Let's get going.
Let's get moving.
Let's go. Kids in the car. We got to get home.
No, I meant like a green light before you jump out of a plane.
Let's
you know what I mean?
Let's get going. Welcome to Hey Watch, folks. I don't usually do that, but I'm still fresh off a Jock Week. Oh my God. What a week. What a week. We will have, on Monday, I will be setting, this tier will be up by Monday. It'll be the Vulnerable Kings tier.
So when this episode comes out, you can also update the Jock Week.
Head over to Patreon. You can get 7 extra episodes, 7 days in a row. And that will also, we will do that once every few months, and then on top of that, the Hollywood Hate Watch tier will be in the same thing. So we will be reviewing 2 movies a month, and on top of that, we're going to start doing like some travel shit, where we just go places and hold a camera on ourselves, and we get arrested, suck off truckers, and
we just keep
sucking off truckers. Just keep sucking people off and all that. And then some barfly stuff as well, where we're get some laughs, go sit at a bar and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think that's illegal.
We'll be giving there will be a lot of extra stuff in that tier. I understand that 20 to some people might be a bit much, but it's just like I'm just gonna lump it all in with one thing. Not gonna do like 5, 10, like who the fuck, like
nobody gives a shit.
We do have listeners. We do have listeners that on the $5.
And if you're on the
tier,
20, you get everything on the Patreon.
Yeah.
For 20.
There are guys though right now on the 5 that go like, I had to unsubscribe this month because I had to buy like a bunch of canned tuna just to
That's insane.
Yeah. Which that's crazy poverty. I'm talking to you, JP Ryder Morgan. And listen, I owe you some money, by the way. Just remembered that. But no, and I
get that, but they can still listen to the regular show, and when they get their motherfucking money up, they can join the 20.
Well, what I was about to say is that when I heard about this new $20 tier and this Jock Week stuff, because I thought
this is a great commercial for the show, actually, because Joey hates this show more than any listener could.
Well, I just happen to enjoy the current relationship with the listeners, and like it's a very fun kind of thing where they're playful and they get mean, but it's in a way where I'm happy with it,
and that will never change. We are not getting big time. We're just offering a ton of other shit.
But they love us. They love us, and we love them right now. And I was concerned, like, oh, what is this new tier? Are you guys getting greedy? Then we did the Jock Week, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. This is maybe worth 50. But let's give it away for 20.
Some pretty good episodes.
It was very good.
It was some of those episodes would have been our best episodes of all time, I think, honestly.
I think you left one day, and you were like, every one of these could have been a public episode.
100%. Yeah. Except for there was one where Joey didn't come, and we were all kind of sad. But it was still a really good episode.
We were very morose.
I was sick one time, and then the other time I was just too hungover. And so I apologize, guys, on that. But guess what? Emerson Spooky fans, that was a Devan, John Connor dynamic, and that's kind of why I wanted to sit that out, too, a little bit. I go, let's get a new Emerson Spooky.
We held down the fort without you. That's
a new gay, demon. Immortal demon.
Yeah, that's our thing.
We held down the fort. Anyway, so I saw Stan yesterday for the first time in a while.
How is he?
88. He's 88 years old.
Did he just turn 88?
No, he turns 89 September 7th.
Ooh.
And he always yells at me that I was supposed to be born on his birthday, but I had to pop out early like a fag.
Yeah. Dude, couldn't wait to suck cock. You had to come out, too.
He goes, you're sucking your friends off again. I go, I've been busy. I'm sorry. We're doing a lot of stuff on the show and everything. And he goes, yeah, you're sucking your friends off. So he was really in prime form yesterday. So we went to Astro Diner.
Ooh, was Bertine there?
No, he was not there.
Damn.
Who was there instead was a lovely Thai waitress, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know her.
I haven't seen Stan do this in a while. So we sit down. Thai waitress walks up to us. She's like, hello, how you doing? This is, can I get something to drink for you? And Stan's like, hold on. It's too quick. And then he goes, what are the specials? And she goes, we got lamb chop and chicken fajitas. And he goes, what? She goes, check if he does. He goes, honey, you need speak phonetically. he got her. He goes, honey, speak phonetically. And I'm like sitting there like, oh, I want to eject out of my chair into the sky right now. I thought he was old. I thought he was getting too old for this shit. I thought maybe he was losing that thing where he does really weird shit in public.
He's mature now.
I was like,
He's racist.
I was like, maybe the public racism's ending a little bit. And she goes, okay, I give you time. And he goes, and then she leaves and he just goes, I mean, they need to speak phonetically. If you come to this fucking country, you need to work on it.
That's so funny.
I can't understand her. I can't fucking understand her.
Oh.
And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. So then they send a new waiter to our table.
No.
She was like, I can't serve that table.
Yeah.
And then so we get this older Mexican man, and I go, you were kind of rude there, and he was like, fuck you. So then they
You
send,
got me, rude cocksucker. How dare you?
and so then we get the new waiter, and Stan even was putting it together. He started feeling kind of bad and like nervous about what he did.
No,
And he
really?
goes, yeah, a little bit. Never seen him like this before. But he goes, are you our waiter now, or is she upset, or? And he's like, huh? I don't know. And he goes, I couldn't understand what she was saying with the fajitas. They need to. Then he just doubles. He just digs deeper. He goes, you need to speak phonetically.
It's like this
He
gook bitch.
he kept saying phonetically.
He's like, I feel so bad, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Phonetic speaking.
They come over with this goddamn fucking massage parlor ching chong bing bong attitude. I can't fucking understand them.
Is this a Muay Thai fighter?
I wonder if Sam, when he passes away finally, it's going to be like he just thousands of images of times he was racist in public just flashing through his eyes. Like the scene in 2001
Yeah.
Space Odyssey.
You know what's so funny is he doesn't think because so this is what happens. So then he tells the Mexican waiter, he goes, he goes, oh no, we just have different sections. She has that section, and I'm like, that's a lie. She immediately walked
she
away.
was
I was like, I
pissed.
can't deal with that. And so then Stan goes, oh okay, because I'm half Mexican.
Yes, that's his big
He always
defense.
loves saying, because
Yeah.
he is half Mexican, but he's like half Mexican in the way that like an Angels fan in Anaheim is Mexican, where they're like, are they anymore?
Well, he must have
really?
been discriminated against in like the 30s, like crazy.
Oh, he was
you know
called
what I mean?
a fag.
Like,
He was
Well,
he,
for being gay, but he looks like the whitest guy.
he was pigeon-toed. Like he was.
But not for being Mexican, though.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, he looks the
had a-
whitest guy in the
Hey,
world.
what's up, Benjamin? He had a white dad.
That was from a guy.
It
Oh,
says gay.
dude. Does it make a sound?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta turn it on. I think
What does it
might
do?
be off.
It's a gay button, first of all. Gay.
Oh, gay.
Oh, my God. That's sick. Thank you, Ben.
Anyway, I didn't want to interrupt, but can I plug my live stream?
Yeah.
I do the live streams on the Limit Party Clips channel, so come watch
Yeah.
those.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Ben.
We'll see you, Oliver. We'll get you more soup. So then he starts explaining that he's half Mexican and stuff, and he's like, "Where are you from?" And the guy's like, "I'm from Mexico," and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm from Chihuahua."
no way.
Does the accent. And that was about it, but it was just crazy. And then the whole time we sat there, he just kept talking about how people need to speak phonetically when they come to this country and sound it out.
You're like finishing your money. He goes, you know, Devin, just phonetic speak. I don't know. Call me crazy. I'd like to understand my wages.
And then the funny thing is, dude, and then he starts going off on how horrible and insulting Trump is the whole dinner. And I'm like, you're Trump.
Yeah.
You're literally, my uncle is Trump.
I would have guessed that he was a huge Trump supporter.
Oh, no,
I would have
no,
thought so
no.
too. He was one of
goes,
those old gay guys.
He's just mean and he attacks. And that's not right. I'm like, what do you...
Yeah, that's all you do.
So this, just to separate yourself from what you are. Nobody likes seeing themselves in a mirror, you know? So he sees Trump and he
Yeah.
goes, that guy's a rude asshole.
I reject.
Oh man, he wanted to bring his fucking dog, and I had to like figure out a way to get that out of the way. So he goes, "Bring Bridget. Bridget should come. She wants to come to the restaurant." And I'm standing behind the gate, and I'm like, "Are you sure? Like she's just sleeping right now." And she's totally there, panting, looking up at me, and I'm like, "Yeah, she's just knocked out." And he goes, "Oh, okay, don't wake." And I go,
Don't wake Bridget.
Oh, thank God, thank God. Because we used to go to those Chinese restaurants all the time.
There's always a Bridget.
And he'd bring Bridget. He got fake service dog papers for her. And he'd
You're
walk
like
in.
like stand jujitsu at this point.
I know
You're
how to
like,
handle everything.
He's gonna try the dog. I'll say the dog's asleep. Then
Dude, I know how to do it all. He always hands me some bullshit. He goes, "Here's an alarm clock, so you stop sleeping in." And I go, "I don't need an alarm clock. I use my iPhone." He goes, "Oh, they don't work." And I'm like, okay, so I'm holding this big alarm clock. And I'm like, how do I get rid of this? So he tells me to go upstairs and find his phone. So I go upstairs and find his phone. I just like throw it behind something. Pretend I took it.
Take this frozen sausage too before you go. Put it in your trunk. You store that in your trunk.
Oh, the amount of weird. He used to.
My trunk was full of it. You left a shit ton of the shit in my trunk.
He always gives me, he goes, "Here, I got something for you." So he gave me 7 John Wayne DVDs of movies that I like are from his early work where I like never even heard of them really.
Yeah.
And then he gave me like some fake wrist jewelry that's obviously fake and had like dents in it and stuff. And he goes, "This is for your girlfriend."
She'll love that.
She'll love that. And my whole back seat of my car is just full of his bullshit. There's like old like fucking chicken breasts that he like hands me. He's
Take your meat and take your jewelry, you user.
Oh, the amount of
All you care about is my meat and my jewelry.
You know the amount of times like I've had the weird like where if I was a bystander and I saw this old man yelling what he yells at me, I'd be like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. There's times there was one time where Stan was trying to like pawn off a bunch of old chorizo on me. And there's people who were walking by with their baby, they had it in a stroller, and he goes, "Did you take the fucking chorizo?"
The weirdest thing is back when he grew up, that probably was like how people showed love to each other. It was
Yeah.
like, here's a pie.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, it's just nobody. You can get the chorizo from $3
Yeah.
But then he turns it on you, and
Yeah.
then like first of all he burdens you with it. Then he goes, "You use me for my chorizo, don't you?
Yep.
You don't even love me."
He'll bring up at dinner. He goes, "You've never even given me chorizo." He's the fucking best. He's an unstoppable force.
I miss the fuck out of him.
I know. I felt
actually.
bad, dude. I hadn't seen him in like a month, and then he just berates me the whole time about how like old people, we need to be called.
Should we
I'm like,
invite
you're
him?
right.
Should we
you're
invite
right.
him
No, not at all.
Why?
Oh,
It'd
that'd be
a
funny.
fucking nightmare. We do that on our own. We do that separately.
I haven't seen Stan in like
We'll
7
do a separate
years,
thing.
dude.
We'll do a separate thing.
Yeah, I miss him.
But no. By the way, Taylor's he's like infamous at.
That's why I want. That's even better.
They hate him.
Why not? And then
What
he
do you
could
do?
go home like
No,
early.
It won't work, Joey.
Why?
Please don't do that. It's my birthday. Please don't do that to me.
Well, you don't want to have a really fun birthday.
I've had a million nights at Taylor's with him. First off, he used for the last few birthdays he took me out to Taylor's a couple times, and then we'd order like a bunch of food, and I'm like, I didn't have money at the time. None of this was that. I didn't even have like
Hey guys,
any.
50-50, right? Okay, we're splitting the bill.
He'd make me, he'd get a bunch of food, and then he'd make me give the tip separately with my separate card. And I'm like, how do we even do this? I don't have cash. So he'd make them do two transactions. So he'd pay for the meals, and then he'd make me give them my card, and then I'd have to tip on the card.
That's crazy.
Weirdo.
He's so strange. God. Yeah, but last night was like a wake up. I was like, holy fuck, dude, I haven't seen you be like openly racist in a long time. To this
Was
poor-
it kind of nice in a way?
Yeah.
It was like it was like going and seeing your childhood home, like in your hometown again. Like I imagine, like, say you left,
Sure.
you go
Yeah.
back to your home 70 years later on a road trip.
Terrifying.
and,
You remember all the trauma that took place during it?
Yeah, it's a little scary. You're like,
I don't like this.
But at
I did
Taylor's,
kinda miss it.
he used to do the same thing. He always asked people like where they're from, and then I remember at Taylor's we used to wait for a table. If we had to wait for 5 minutes, he'd go, my blood sugar is low. I'm a diabetic, goddammit. I need to sit. And he'd keep standing by the hostess, the hostess stand like at the front. and he keeps just being like, "We need a table. I'm a diabetic." And then this one guy was standing there, and he's like, "What are you?" And the guy, he goes, "What are you? What are you?" And the guy goes, "I'm El Salvadorian." And he goes, "El Salvadorian? They're all users."
Oh, country of users.
Country of users. I've told that before, but man, it just still blows my mind. Blows my fucking mind. He's not really a vulnerable king. He's more of a
Transparent nightmare.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Great job, Johnny.
They would call him. Does he still call Asians Buddha heads? That's the funniest term for an Asian guy.
He would say Buddha head here and there.
Charlie.
Charlie. No, he's not a Charlie guy. He doesn't say Charlie.
I thought he called the waiters Charlie.
My no, that's another uncle that died of mine on my dad's side. They used to go to Chinese restaurants and he'd call every waiter Charlie.
That's amazing. Like he's back at Quezon.
They all just have the same name to him.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's great.
Classic stuff.
I wish I was born in the 50s.
But it's like harmless, you know? It didn't hurt her feelings. She only gave the table to somebody else, probably cried about it all night.
How old is this lady?
She wasn't like old. She was like 45. She was like all upbeat. It was obvious. I could understand easily what she was saying.
Yeah.
He just didn't like that it wasn't our normal waiter.
He had that thought.
He's
Yeah.
truly Jack Nicholson in As Good as It Gets. I'm not kidding. When I saw As Good as It Gets, like my mind was fucking blown. I'm like, holy shit! Did James L. Brooks know Stan?
Has Stan seen As Good as It Gets?
Oh yeah, and he doesn't see any connection whatsoever.
He's like, I hate that guy.
But Stan's the type of guy to be like, yeah, well, I'll be dead soon. I'll be dead, you'll be dead, and from the sound of it, your son will be dead soon. Like that type of guy.
Yeah.
He's fueled by hate. He's gonna live forever.
Dude, he's 80. He's turning 89.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody with that much energy at that age.
I have a feeling he might be a guy that breaks 100.
Yeah,
I have a
I think so,
feeling he might
too.
be a guy that breaks
He's on
100.
pace for it. Yeah.
He walked into the diner yesterday with a white shirt covered in soil and dirt.
Why is he always so dirty?
Covered in dirt.
Everything's got mustard on it at his fucking house.
Because he's at his house all day just moving pots and like replanting things for
That's
no
how he
reason.
stays alive.
That's how he stays alive.
But you think he would like care a little bit about his appearance if he's going on the attack? He knows he's going to go out and go on the attack.
No, he doesn't care at all. This is how Stan, when he'll get a hat at a yard sale and he'll walk around for 2 weeks with it like this, just like it'll be just plopped on his head like this. He'll walk around, he'll walk in, he'll go, "Oh, you people are disgusting." Literally not even on his head. And it's dirty, it's got the sweat rings around it and shit.
Have you seen his military photos?
Oh yeah, he was talking
He was
last
hot,
night about
dude.
how Rock Hudson tried to fuck him.
Yeah, he was hot.
A bunch of times, and how all these people were sucking and fucking.
He
each
looked
other.
like a really good looking Tom Hanks.
I've seen him,
which is
yeah.
crazy to
Yeah.
say because Tom Hanks is good looking. But he was
He was talking
great.
about how he couldn't. He just couldn't be as gay as them, and that's why he wouldn't. He never made it in Hollywood because everyone was just sucking and fucking.
Yeah, no.
I believe that he is a prude.
He is. I think he just was a prude.
There we go.
What is Ben doing? Like Deer Hunter in the other room?
Ben's doing what's up.
Oh, what's up? Jesus.
I think he's doing deer hunter. No, he told me a story. He was in like the Bay of Pigs and shit.
He was in the Bay of Pigs. He said that they had the plane going there and then they turned it around. But who knows how true that is?
Because I was going
I'm
down.
believing everything he fucking
Yeah.
says.
Same. Yeah, I'm committing.
He said he was in the plane and all the other soldiers are crying. And I was like, "What were you doing, Stan?" He said, "I was soldier of the fucking year." Imagine
I was
Stan.
goddamn Rambo.
Stan would have killed Fidel Castro, dude.
He would have sucked He would have sucked him off and been his boy toy.
He would have sucked him off and blown his brains out.
They're like, Stan, why did you suck him off first? You had a clean shot.
He goes to military prison for raping Fidel Castro before the assassination.
They're like, good job for killing him.
But
Why'd you suck him?
we had video, and you're sucking him off for like 20 minutes before you shoot him.
The CIA's like, "Hey, listen, we wanted you to kill him. You just made him really insecure and nervous for the rest of his life."
I love him to death.
Best guy ever. He's hilarious.
I miss him. I really have always had a good time with him.
I haven't
know
seen him.
Devin, he's like been a nightmare to you at points in your life, but
Yeah, but
you
he's
love
at
him.
this- yeah.
No, I know, but I've only ever had good times with him.
Yeah.
He's always been fun and very funny and entertaining to me.
He loves you. He always
I
asks
miss
about
him.
you. He always goes, "How's Joey?" He goes, you know, he's such a sweet man. He's such a sweet man, but he's just a drunk. Like, when have you even seen Joey
Well,
drunk?
I used to be way drunker.
Yeah, he knew you from the old days.
When I would see him more often, I was way drunker. That's why I would like to see him again. Also, I'm going to be very drunk because I'm not going to hang out with him sober. Let's face the facts.
Right.
So I'm not going to sway his opinion on that, but I'll tell him that I don't drink as much, and hopefully he believes me and accepts me.
He always drinks like when we used to. He'll be like, "Let's go get Thai food or something," and he'd go get Mexican. And he always has those Costco giant like Jose Cuervo jugs where it's pre-mixed margarita. Like it's just straw. It's just the sweetest bullshit. And he has diabetes.
Does he drink?
I used to help him clip his diabetic toes.
Does
I
he
used
get
to
what?
I used to help him clip his toenails.
Were they all thick and crazy?
Absolutely disgusting. I can't even bringing it up makes me want to.
How old were you?
This was last week. My whole childhood. I mean, I did it for him like a year ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a bit.
I mean, that's a really sweet thing. But
I used to help him prick his
I just
finger
didn't
for his
know.
diabetes.
That's
and
fine, but
that
like
type of
touching his
shit.
dirty toes, like they're all like
He'd like make
infected.
me bring a cup for his toenails.
God,
horrible.
1 year ago you did this.
Yeah, I think it's even on Instagram. I think I posted something like helping my uncle.
I didn't know that.
We're drinking like sugary margaritas. The man has diabetes. He's drinking the highest sugar content alcohol there is
Does he get drunk?
in a dirty cup. No, not really. Not really.
Have you seen him drunk?
He can't really drink as much anymore. No, he's not like a drinker. He was like an after a long day, like a couple glasses of wine or that.
Get
type
out
of
of
shit.
buzz.
Yeah. But he would drive around with it.
Yeah.
Like he would have it in his cup holder, like a big glass of
Oh,
wine.
just sipping.
Just sipping
slowly.
as he's
That's
like,
awesome.
welcome to Hollywood.
I support him no matter what.
God bless him. God bless him. Connor can't be here with us today, folks. He is doing shows in Phoenix with the great Chris Estrada. If you're in Phoenix, you might have seen him already because this will be coming out after he's back. But
Also, real quick, we should just say that after one of his comedy shows in Phoenix, a big Mexican audience. Chris Estrada's Mexican. Their opener was a Mexican dude that does Muay Thai. He apparently knew Kelvin Gastelum, who's like one of the greatest fighters who's ever lived. He had Fight of the Year against Israel Adesanya.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like an absolute legend. And so apparently their opener, the Muay Thai guy, brought Gastelum to the event. Connor had no idea who he was and just thought he was like some Mexican fan. He's got
That's
so much
so
Mexican
funny.
material. He's like, okay. He's like, all right, yeah, sure. Nice to meet you, bozo.
Nice to meet you, Jose. Beat it.
exactly. And then so they took a picture all together, and Connor, still not knowing who he was, jumped in front of him and just like flexed and like. Here's
He's,
how
like,
the picture
covering
looks.
his body,
Like
yeah.
John is Kelvin Gastelum, and he's like doing this.
It's when you hold a salmon way far in front of you to make it look bigger.
To
That's
make
what
your
Connor
arms look-
did. Yeah.
But no, I just had to say that because anybody that follows MMA loves.
It's pretty sick of Connor.
It is.
It's a pretty big power move.
It was very chill.
I loved it. I loved it. I was like, that was one of the coolest things you've ever done. But also, shame on you for not knowing Gastelum.
It's crazy. He's so comfortable doing that, but then he won't. He's
He won't pop his shirt
he's
off.
so insecure with the shirt.
You know.
He's
you
an
know?
odd man. He's got
He
dysmorphia.
does all that work. All that work. He says he goes to the beach and he won't even take it off.
What?
Didn't he say that to us?
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he goes,
I wear nothing at the beach.
and that's why he's envious.
Ben to
of
shut
you.
the fuck up.
Ben.
Jesus Christ.
Why
I'm
is
gonna
he
go
yelling
flip
so
it.
much?
Go
He's really,
fucking.
Ben's really overcompensating.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
jealous of what's
he's
happening here.
flailing and he's upset he's not in here with us.
I wonder if he's trolling me back from when I trolled him earlier.
Oh, yeah, the Beggar's Cup?
Yeah.
Probably. He might be doing it with like a little secret fuck you to Joey.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, but yeah. What were you just talking about?
Connor in his shirt.
His shirt. Connor's
Oh,
thick
he's
body.
dysmorphia. Yeah. He needs personality dysmorphia because he's getting carried away with himself. He
What do you
has
mean?
it on his body, but he needs to have some self-doubt personality-wise to tone it down.
Yeah.
Get to know Gastelum, be a little bit kinder to strangers
Yeah.
instead of attacking them and being quite rude.
I don't think that's on Connor. I think that's on Gastelum.
No. What are you talking
like-
about? How?
I don't know, man.
No, Connor's a little full of himself, and I'm saying that maybe if he imbued some of that self-doubt about his body into his big
Oh, you want to
crazy
transfer
ego,
it, like Freaky Friday.
transfer it.
Yeah.
Gaslam has never done anything wrong except for missing weight about 30 times in a row. Anyways.
Joey, do you want to get into this video immediately, or should we? Because you know, listen, I know you've been gun shy of body cam stuff ever since we played that video on the Patreon where it was a horrific home invasion and a kid was killed.
I will
or
say-
a kid killed a mom.
Let me defend that real
That was
quick.
very funny.
Let me defend that real quick. First of all,
I don't know if it was the funniest.
They kept showing the
Devin-
funniest picture of the kid.
yeah,
It was the funniest picture of the kid.
funniest goddamn picture, and it
Yeah.
was and
I
the
don't
lady was
mind.
holding the gun all comically.
Yeah.
Like that's
It was
funny.
like Naked Gun. It was crazy. It was-
Yeah, it looked like a
like watching
sketch
Airplane.
comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got
Exactly.
killed by OJ.
Also, I will say that so this has made it look even worse than it was, and it ended up highlighting a true thing about my picks, which death videos are not liked by a lot of people. But here is what happened. Here's what happened. On
I
this.
love him. I'm all about him.
Love
So
death.
am I. No, because we're not pussies.
Yeah, we're not fucking losers.
No, we're both big tough.
It reminds us of our own mortality. It's
Exactly.
good. It levels
We
us.
can deal with it. But no, also here's what happened is that the reason I was fighting so hard to play that clip on that episode is because Devan was attacking you viciously, and it was going on for so long, and I eventually just had to start going like, Devan, please play.
It was a Spartacus move.
No,
Yeah.
but then
I remember it.
but
it was a
but then you had to cut the fight out of the episode because we said stuff that couldn't go in.
I cut a little bit out, but
You
it
guys
was
are
bad.
too cruel to me.
But no, but if they would have heard the whole thing, here's what the commentary would have been. Thank you, Joey. You played a bad video to save us from the fight.
Yeah.
Instead, and it was a bad video, however, they didn't understand the context. I was doing it to save
This is so funny.
people. But so
John and I had a big sit down after that.
Yeah, we
See?
cried.
We met at
You
a
cried.
did that.
Yeah, we did.
John. It was like a mafia sit down. So John had us meet up at his like favorite gay bar, and we sat in the corner
I took my shirt
as
off.
everyone danced, and we had a big talk.
you didn't actually cry. You're goofing. No,
What are you talking about?
You said
Me
you
and Devin
cried.
get together like once every 2 months.
No, but
and
you
cry.
cry.
That's not
you're
true.
trolling.
That's not true. It was an emotional conversation though, because it had to do with like our past and everything.
Yeah.
and
You teared up, actually, or
a little bit because we love each other.
Really?
I know,
Very
that's
much.
sweet. I just didn't know if you're joking. That's really
It's very hard to run a
John
business
cried.
with
John
friends.
cried. I tried to fake it,
Devin
but I
cried.
couldn't.
Devin cried.
I tried to
Devin
fake
cried.
it.
He's trying to
I'm
save
kidding.
face. He
It was
cried.
emotional. I didn't cry. I was on the verge of tears. John was. It was nice to see emotion out of this big lug.
That's it.
It's
You
hard
guys
for me to
sound
cry.
very, very gay.
The
right now.
next day, John texted me and he's like, "Hey, buddy, like I'm coming over after something," and I was like, "Okay, why?"
And then
you were
you're,
like,
you're doing it totally wrong.
"What?"
So the next day, I texted
Well,
him.
I was unaware. I didn't even that.
Devin
That
was
was the
being
problem.
mean drunk to me.
Let
the
John
entire
do his.
Devin was being mean drunk to me the entire night. I went to go hang out with my buddy, and I texted Devin, "Hey, we need to have a talk."
Go.
And then I know that no, I love you, buddy. But Devin hates the cold shoulder. You hate it so much. You hate the idea of someone leaving you.
Get nice.
I'm not trying to say I was
No,
manipulating.
he
that.
loves his friends.
But
Sure.
so I told Devin, hey, we need to have a talk. So like something like that, I knew would freak Devin out. So I went to hang out with my buddy. You sent me this long text, like apology text, and I was like, called you up. I said, hey, that's fine, but this can't be solved with an apology text. But it's okay. Everything's okay because I know it'll freak you out.
But we still need to meet
We
up.
still
and
need
cry.
to talk. We still need to meet up and cry. And then you guys got drunk. And then you guys went out that night and you got drunk, and I didn't come with you because I knew what would happen is if I showed up, Devin would do his thing where he'd go, "I love you so much," all that
Yeah.
shit. And I was like, that's not what I'm looking for here. I want a man-to-man conversation about this, a sober conversation. So
Where
I
we
didn't go out
cry
with you.
like babies.
Where we cry
A
like
big man
babies.
to man.
So, and then we met up the next day.
And it was very
That's
quick.
cool.
It was very
Yeah.
easy and quick, and it was healthy.
Well, it's hard to be in a business with a friend. It's the most difficult thing on planet Earth. So we got to level with each other when we have disagreements or resentments. And resentments are the only thing that can solve resentment is trust.
Ooh.
That is true.
So
Is that a therapy thing?
John was thinking
No, this is actually
John was
what a friend
thinking
of mine
I had
told me.
resentment on other levels. The only thing was just I hate when he's
Well, the way you treat
a
me, it's
sleepy bozo on the show.
The way you treat me, it sounds like you resent
we're
the
going
hell
down
out
to
of me.
Hang on now. We're taking a step backwards here with this. Now, this preamble from me was to defend this pick, which is that I'm fully aware of
video.
I'm fully aware of the fact that I am on.
More down there.
I'm on video pick
thank
probation. Let's call it that.
You're not on probation.
No, fan
You're
wise.
not. It was a
fuck the
Patreon too.
fans.
A lot of these people.
No, I love the
don't even
fans.
know.
I listen. I love the fans, and I trust their feedback. They're not. That was a lot of people agreeing, and
Look at me. I kind of feel like I got like James Caan and the Godfather shoulders with this angle.
Did he have big fat tits?
He had huge tits. He was fat as shit.
You got James Caan in the way of the gun shoulders, buddy.
No, my shoulders are pretty broad here. That's
You've always had a very broad.
You did
triangle
shoulders
body.
today. I saw you.
I
You
did.
got a little pump going. You do look good. Your shoulders
I
look
watched
good.
The Godfather a couple nights ago, and God, James Caan's got amazing shoulders. You could
He does.
you could have 2-3 people on those.
And he has
shoulders.
those fitted shirts that
Yeah.
just pure shoulders.
God.
He's the only real goon in that entire fucking movie.
You know, I was watching The Godfather, and I was
Yeah.
thinking, this is a really good movie.
But so anyways, I know I'm on watch about my picks. This thing, I will die on this hill for this video.
College football is about to be epic with MyBookie. MyBookie's sportsbook and casino platform lets you bet on every game and win anytime, all from your mobile device. You don't even need an app. Just go online, sign up, and you're ready to go. MyBookie has tons of ways to win. I mean, I love betting. I bet on everything all the time. I have so much money involved in gambling, and I love it. I love betting on sports. It makes games more interesting. All of a sudden, teams you've never given a fuck about your whole life, you care. It's awesome. It's great. You can put you can have a hatred for a player that messes up and loses you money, and you could say really evil things to him online, maybe threaten him, but maybe it goes the other way. Maybe that guy wins the game for you, and you love a random player for the rest of your life because he made you a lot of money on MyBookie. Go to MyBookie. It's a fantastic thing to gamble. It's not really addictive or anything at all like that. It's just a great thing. So get on MyBookie, all right? Make every game and every play exciting when you bet with MyBookie. There's no need to download an app. Just click my link in the show notes, sign up, and you're ready to bet. Lock your futures in now while you're waiting for the season to begin, and use promo code HATEWATCH. HATEWATCH promo code to claim a bonus up to $1,000 on that first deposit. That's promo code HATEWATCH to start the college football season off with house money. Don't ever miss out on the action. Bet anything, anywhere, anytime, only with MyBookie. Support the show and use code HATEWATCH to claim a bonus up to $1,000 on your first deposit with MyBookie at mybookie.website/HateWatch. Back to the show.
Okay.
I will fucking go down with this video.
I hope the people are ready, because we're about to get
Do
into
you want to cut 3
And
minutes?
by the way, hang on. I made a mistake here. I'm hyping it up too much. I'm just saying, dial your expectations.
Okay, now that worked out. Okay, now you've
Dial them to
backtracked
0,
from
guys.
the excitement.
Go back to 0, please. Go back to when you thought I was doing shit picks, and then watch from. So ignore my speech. Watch it from that, and then you're gonna love this. But also, best video.
Should we cut 3 minutes in?
Better than Twinker's. Yeah, let's go. Start at
Cut
3
3 minutes
minutes
in.
and 30
Okay,
seconds.
so should we give him a preamble?
Oh, yeah, actually,
he
yeah.
laughed at the taser, but didn't see the pepper spray. coming. That's what it's
stop,
called.
Stop.
Okay.
Go 3 minutes.
3 minutes,
let me
30
set this up.
seconds.
So this guy's chilling at like his girlfriend's house or somebody's trailer, and
First bump's a minute in.
well, yeah. Actually, how many total minutes?
10 minutes.
Oh yeah, start at the first bump.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm starting at the beginning.
Okay, well, okay, then I don't need to
Don't
explain.
explain anything. Let's let the
Okay.
Code Blue body cam
Okay.
guy do it. I like his voice.
2024.
Your voice is great too. You could do these too.
Thank you.
You
Make
could,
a lot
you
of
could
money.
Easily do this.
I could get rich on Code Blue.
I can see you doing this. He laughed at the taser, but didn't see the pepper spray coming.
Yeah, he's doing the corner video voice.
Welcome to
Let's just enjoy this.
Joey's
Cold
body
Blue-
cam corner.
Cold Blue Cam.
Police were dispatched for a trouble with party call in La Crosse, Wisconsin. The caller reported that her
Whoa.
59-year-old brother named Edward was experiencing a mental crisis,
That looks
screaming.
like me in 10 years.
So he's got the Buscemi eyes.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. That guy. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Dev? What's the future like?
That is kind of crazy.
What's the future like? Do you have flying cars?
What is it like? 27 years from now, what does it look like, Edward?
And damaging property. She also mentioned that he carried a knife and that she had locked herself in the bathroom for safety. The previous day, police had been called to the same address after a neighbor reported that Edward was outside yelling and swearing while holding a shovel. Additionally, he was
I gotta say, I can't. White guys aren't Edward to me anymore.
Yeah, it's the Mexican
Growing up
stuff.
here, in LA, Mexican guys are Edward. They're Edward. Remember when we were living together, and then it was the house over here was still run by those Raiders fans.
You're
basically,
such a dick when you get drunk.
They sold it or whatever. But it was these they were playing like ping pong in their backyard on like a Sunday, like it was like Raiders game was on or whatever, and all these like Mexican dudes had like Raiders jerseys on, and there was a couple of their like fucking like their hyenas or whatever standing around them, and like one of them they were like arguing with each other, and then one of the women was like stop, and he was like shut up bitch.
No, it was always me and Devan were sitting on the
and
balcony.
then she goes, you're such a dick when you drink, Edward.
That was what happened. It was so me and Devan were sitting on this quiet balcony, and all we hear is you're such a dick when you drink, Edward, and then all we heard was shut up bitch. I gotta go get my windows tinted. I pick up my nephew from John Bosco.
It's a proper response.
That's a little SoCal humor. Little SoCal humor for the.
Hey, after this video, you're gonna say, never mind. Edward is a white name again.
Okay,
because he
Very
takes
good.
it back.
Okay, he's taking Edward back.
out on bond from a prior arrest for resisting after he had barricaded himself in a hotel room. He is also a convicted felon and registered offender from an incident that occurred in 1999.
Hello, what's going on? Did you call, ma'am?
Yes, I want him removed from this property.
Okay, what's going on?
He is very abusive. He has rearranged my mom's whole house.
Okay.
He cannot stay here.
Sounds like
my
a
other
boss.
brother's house.
Okay.
And he was just released from jail the other day.
Okay.
Because he barricaded himself in.
It'd be funny if
hotel
I
room.
yell at you on the podcast and then I also go to your place and I rearrange everything.
You're abusive.
You walk into your
It'd be, you'd move. You'd only be able to move the bed 3 feet to the left.
How do I even rearrange it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did he do today? Here.
He's screaming and hollering. Her central air won't work no more because he broke it in there.
How did he break it?
It just won't work.
He fucked it.
I know,
The
but did he
furnace won't
like
work.
He molested it. In 1999, he molested an HVAC unit.
He turned
Cannot
it
be
into
here.
an
He's a
auto
sex offender.
splo.
Okay.
And the school's right up this hill.
Okay. I'll go talk to him. He's out here.
Yeah, he's out there.
Okay. Hi, Ed.
I love when cops wear those latex gloves.
They-
They just ate a bunch of wings.
It's because they know Ed, and they've dealt with him 100 times.
They know
and he
Ed.
gets sloppy. He starts spitting. He starts doing.
It's bodily fluid
Oh,
stuff.
he's a sloppy mess, Edward.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you see cops in latex gloves, you know they're there for business.
He's the worst guy in town for these
Yeah.
guys.
He's an alpha male, honestly.
I do.
That's it?
No.
Why not?
What's going on today?
Nothing. Finished smoking cigars.
Okay. Were you yelling and screaming inside at all?
Hell no, I've been outside.
Okay.
No, he was screaming at me out here.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
outside?
I'm outside.
Okay.
Who's this scumbag with the lawnmower? Does he not understand that this is Code Blue Cam?
This is going to be FOIA'd and go online, asshole.
Who's this idiot fucking cleaning his yard right now?
He turns it off. He realizes.
Better turn it off. You
Good.
better understand what's going on next to him.
Yeah, can you shut that off so I can hear?
I'm outside.
There we go.
I see you're
Cop
outside.
handle it.
Were you yelling at her outside
No,
here?
I'm screaming at God. You know that.
Why are you screaming at God?
Didn't know Gregory was in Wisconsin.
Who's screaming at God? Screaming at God.
Because some man fought the moon last night.
You guys, is it a crime to scream at God? I'm trying to smoke a cigar here. What are we doing?
Because I hate God.
What's that?
Because I'm truly in love.
You're in love? Okay,
Yes,
that's
I'm
He's a romantic.
unfortunately, though, you can't be screaming outside if it's causing a disturbance, and
I
you're.
didn't deserve anybody.
Well, you disturbed her, and that's why I'm here. She called us.
He kicks ass.
She didn't call you.
She did, yeah.
Dispatch didn't call you.
What?
Dispatch from downtown did not call you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.
Can I see you so screaming?
They know him?
Oh yeah, he's famous
yeah.
in town. He's been arrested 100 times.
No, you can't.
Oh, there's a real police officer.
Yep.
That's a real sheriff.
Thank God.
So a sheriff shows up and he goes, "Oh, there's a real police officer." Fine.
Wow, a real policeman.
This is awesome.
Ooh, with your
He
big
doesn't respect this other cop.
He's honestly being cool as hell right now.
He's sick.
Smoking cigars, making fun of cops.
He stays very sick the whole video.
Dude, hell yeah.
He's not gonna do anything to me.
I don't know.
Oh, shit,
So
now
I
he's
don't know why we
threatening
keep
him.
coming back here, Ed, to have,
You
have
come back here
issues
for no
with you.
reason. You
Well-
chase me all over. You f***ing arrest me for no reason.
I'm here because they're
You
claiming
didn't
you were
sail
being
across the damn
disorderly.
thing. They didn't sail me. Who let themselves out of there? I walked. They were right behind me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.
Oh, what about that room you built?
I didn't build any rooms.
Why don't you explain that room you built?
Are you feeling okay today, Ed?
Yes, sir. Hi,
Okay.
Officer. Hey, you are sheriff.
We were here yesterday because you
You're
all,
not. You're lying.
you may have forgotten, but I was here yesterday. And
You're lying.
Yep, I was here. So we can't continue to keep coming back here because
I don't
you're
know why he
all
does.
causing disturbances.
I haven't said shit, have I?
I wasn't here when you said anything, but they're claiming that you were out here yelling and screaming at
You
people.
said you weren't here.
Right. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
No,
Can you hang out with them for a minute? I'm going to talk to Mom inside.
And you still
The
haven't
officer then
explained
went
the
inside
room
to
you
sp-
built. Your red room, your little red room.
Edward feels like a guy that is in like a. He feels like a bad guy in like Training Day or something.
He should be homeless, but he hasn't burnt all of his bridges yet. That's what's happened here.
Yeah, well,
he's
he's living in a
bitches and trailer.
He's
parks.
living in a trailer.
It's his sister's trailer. They're letting him crash, but he still pisses them off enough to where they have to call the cops every once in a while.
Yeah, and he's just trying to have his bourbon breakfast.
What
and
he is-
sitting under the beach umbrella out front.
He has one too many. They call the cops. They take him to the drunk tank. They bring him back, and he's he's okay unless he gets a little bit too drunk. But for the most part, he smokes cigars.
The drunk
he
tank sounds so fun. It always sounds like they sit on that thing at carnivals and people throw.
The
and
dunk
they,
tank?
They fall into water.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I've always envisioned a drunk tank being that. Like you just sit
Simply 'cause
up
it
above
sounds-
a bunch. You sit up above a bunch of whiskey and kids throw things and then they drop you into the whiskey.
It's like, oh, please don't knock me in. Oh, I'd hate that.
I'd hate that.
With the tenants, they reported Edward was behaving very unruly and everyone in the house wanted him out.
I'll work on getting them out of here. Okay?
Thank you.
You bet. So, Ed, according to everybody inside, you can't be here any longer.
Yep.
So, do you have a place to go?
Yep. Sure do. I'll get there tomorrow.
Okay. Well, we're going to be here until you're leaving because you can't be here anymore. So go ahead and collect your things, and you can start heading to wherever you're headed to. Still got your room at the Quality Inn. Go ahead and collect your things, Ed.
Is that where they arrested him?
that guy goes. Still got your room at the Quality Inn.
Hell
little,
yeah.
Little jab. They're getting Edward angrier and angrier.
They're testing Edward.
By the way, I love how even like this beach umbrella looks like it's like camouflage, like it's like a hunter's beach umbrella. Like it's supposed to blend in so you can shoot deer
He
from it.
brought it from Vietnam.
Sitting down right now. I'm smoking a cigar first.
What's that?
Hell yeah, Edward.
Yeah, she's sitting there.
I'll be smoking
yeah.
a cigar.
Well,
You
she
guys-
just told me that she wants you to leave.
She said, why you?
Oh, my name's not Ed. She said I want her to leave.
She said,
No, they want you to
No.
leave.
I think she said she wanted you to leave.
Let me consult the Joey LaFleur handbook really quickly.
She just told me, why are you here?
She told me she wanted you to leave.
Actually, she just texted me and said, why are the cops here? Can you get them out of here?
I don't think she said that.
Do you have anything in the trailer there?
Hell yeah.
We're not going to sit here while you smoke a cigar. You need to get up and collect your things and leave the property.
Sexually harassed.
Sexually harassing
This
me.
guy rocks.
Great move, Ed.
The alternative is going to be to go to jail for disorderly
You can't
conduct.
get back to jail yet for no charges?
Disorderly conduct is a possibility.
I am not cutting you the f***ing out. You want to start?
Well, I was called here because you were yelling and screaming at your sister, creating a disturbance. That's why we were called here. And we're willing to let you leave if you have
He's
somewhere.
looking away. He's like, boring. He looks like he's like yawning. He's like doing the yap thing. He's like, talk. Oh my God, the hand gesture. I've seen Stan do that, by the way, to people.
Oh, no.
We used to go to this. There was a Haitian place over here called T. George's Haitian restaurant.
no.
They went out of business, but they were a lovely place. It was open like maybe 5-10 years ago. And we walk in. I walked in with my mom and Stan. And lovely old Haitian man comes up to us, so excited to like give us, like show us the ropes of Haitian food. And we go, what do we get here? He goes, I have it all planned out, like, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how Haitians talk, whatever. He was punching an old white woman that he's also nursing.
Jamaican.
But he was like so nice.
Stealing a patient's watch.
He was having Uncle June sign pictures of himself. So we sit down, and he's like giving us the whole rundown of the restaurant. He's like, I'm gonna bring everything out. Like, I have it all planned. Like, it's all great. Like, and then he starts telling us, like, my mom asked like a question, and he starts telling us like his story and about the food and Haitian culture. And he's talking, and Stan's sitting there looking at the menu, and Stan just goes like this, and he starts going. He just goes, yap, yap, yap. Like, he makes the hand gesture for a guy that won't stop talking. It was horrifying. He's a horrifying man.
Oh,
my God.
And Stan goes, talk, talk, talk. It's literally like if any immigrant with like an interesting story started speaking, and you look at them and you go, right. That's enough of you.
Yeah,
You push them out of the way.
It's 1930s mentality, because 100 years ago, the Italian man talked to him that way, and his dad was like, no.
I'm not telling you about my life story, am I, cocksucker?
Yeah.
Give me my food, give me the menu, bring me my water, and go.
Without going to jail, but if you're refusing to leave, then you're going to go to jail. I'd rather not do that. So that decision is yours, but I'd like you to make a smart decision and just get up, collect your things, and go wherever you want to go. I think that sounds pretty reasonable. Unfortunately, you don't have a while.
No, it's like John McAfee over there.
Well, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go.
You said you had a place to go, right?
Where are you gonna take Tennessee?
How about you don't think about our tennis shoes and you think about where you're going to go?
That's so funny.
He just gave
He just gay bashed him.
Well, you need to move your body.
Why are you starting to get me? I have done nothing wrong. You arrested me last time for nothing.
I've never arrested you for anything. We need you to leave while we're here.
Why don't you pack while you think?
What if this is like this is Steve Earle?
Who is that?
Steve Earle? Yeah, the singer. He just sounds
socialist singer. Copperhead Road.
Yeah.
He's just, okay, I'll run with this. All right, so he
just sounds like some grizzly, rough-necked.
Yeah.
Like
Merle Haggard, maybe.
Yeah.
Like he's just an old, rough country guy.
Yeah,
dude.
I used to be a prison abolitionist, Johnny Cash. Fuck you. This water at Folsom sucks.
I marched at Selma. He goes, Junebug Carter sucked my cock.
Junebug Carter.
Why don't you pack them up while you figure out where you're going to go?
I gotta think.
You can't think and pack at the same time?
No. I do one thing at a time.
Well, yeah, we're not going to play games with you. We need you to get up and move, or you're going to come with us.
What?
Let's go! Yes!
Yeah, why did you wake up the monster?
That fucking
dude.
kicked ass.
A caged tiger.
Oh my god, he's like the Green Goblin. He's like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
He's like Spider-Man shit.
Yeah.
Or you're going to come with us.
What?
Do not get aggressive with us.
I ain't.
I'm just standing.
He becomes a Stephen King villain.
Dude, this is he's like, make another move, punk.
He's wearing a trench coat.
Yeah, he's the Dark Wizard.
Exactly.
He's the Dark Wizard.
He goes, you forgot the name of your father.
You're going to stay outside.
I don't know where you're gonna go. I'm going to house my family.
They don't want you inside.
A portal opens up and he enters it towards the dark tower. He jumps right through. He's like, the gunslinger's after me.
Later, queers.
Later, I'm going into the Cujo universe. I'll see you guys later.
I love how he picks up his hat. This hat's like for bird watching or whatever. This is like
it's his dainty hobo hat. He's got to pick up.
He goes, "I'm a wino. I'm a wino from 1930."
He's got a stick and bindle, and he gets on one of those train carts that bumps up and down.
He pumps himself home. So, brother, where art thou? He's like, well, I guess I'll be on my way.
I bid you adieu.
He really is a hobo.
You're not going to go inside the house, Ed.
Hey, get away! Just told him to collect his things.
Oh, he just fell.
You're going to get paid. Stop.
He's got a nice watch on.
He goes, good luck gripping me off this post, queers.
Look at him. Look at Edward.
Dude, the chains around his wrist.
Look at his forearms.
Oh, look at that
jacked forearms.
Look at that watch he's got on.
Yeah.
He's strong for how drunk and old he is.
And a pederast, right?
No.
I thought they said earlier he was arrested for being a pederast.
That to his thing?
I didn't see
Yeah, earlier when they showed the video of him when he was like, the picture of him when he was hot. You didn't see that at the beginning of the video? He got arrested for like sexual assault or some shit.
It wasn't for being a pedophile.
We'll go back at the end of the video. Let's go back to the beginning.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh shit! That thing charges up like.
Look at
Oh my
He loves
God,
it.
dude, Edward's insane.
He's like Godzilla. It makes him stronger.
La, 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 la.
What's the matter?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Relax. Do it now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah! He loves it. He loves the tase.
He's the man.
He's like, I haven't had coffee yet today. Thanks. Thanks for that, cocksuckers.
I needed a little hop in my step, cocksuckers.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back. Now. Give me your hands.
He loves the taser.
He's a man.
Put your hands behind your back. Your hands.
He's just flexing through the taser. They give him the sauce.
Put your hands behind your back.
They just added like 10 years to his life.
Look, he ripped it out.
He ripped it out. He's killing it.
They just saved his life.
They cleared out like a bunch of shit going on in him.
He just shits out tumors.
He shits out a bunch of tumors and like plaque. Just his arteries. He's like, thanks.
He's passing tumors like fucking kidney stones.
Hope you enjoy another 40 years of showing up to Edward's house. That's crazy, dude. He took that like a fucking champ. Holy shit. He's still. Oh, they're macing him now?
Put your hands behind your back now. Give me your hands.
He was eating.
Honestly, he's eating this
love
shit,
these
dude.
noises, dude. Oh my god. Dude, he's like Ron Burgundy at the end of Anchorman. Just running when he's running through the streets. He's
all disheveled.
Stealing milk. Yeah! He's lifting cars.
That's so funny.
Give me your hands.
Hell yeah.
Put your hands behind your back.
That's good.
Put your hands behind your back. Relax. Give me your hands.
$5 million. $5 my brother.
Put your hands behind your back.
Jerry, help me out.
Do it now.
He's even doing like Stephen King. If I got the face of my brother.
Kill me.
Put your hands behind your back. Let go.
We all float down here.
Oh, my God, man.
You got that one? Yep.
Why get these
You don't have to shine.
His hand is like he's all over the place. His hand's going through the panel of the deck. So they're trying to arrest him, but it's going to be through the wood.
They would have to get him off the
They're
post.
gonna break his fucking arm. They don't give a shit about him at this point.
Gotta break my back.
Relax.
I need a struggle. Oh, yeah, son of a fantastic in my eyes.
Oh, dude, there's so much taser wire around him. It looks
Yeah.
like silly string.
Looks like it hit by
Look at this.
Spider-Man.
It looks like he was involved in the craziest celebration of all time.
Is that Doc Ock or?
That'd be so funny if 4 metal claws just burst out of the back of his trench coat right
I
now.
can't control those.
Help me! Help me, Mommy!
Stand up.
Yeah.
His hair is kind of beautiful.
Yeah, you want to steal my thing, man? I bet. Oh, stop! They're raping me! Right from your eyes! They're in my pockets!
Wait, what'd he say?
I think he said they're raping me.
They're raping me? They are, kind of.
They are.
Good. Hey, look at the full clothes. Got it. He's on some probes quick. That's fucking nice. That's why Cody's
Okay, weird sound effect. Thank you, Code Blue.
Was that them taking off all the tasers? How many tasers do they hit him with?
They nail him with everything they have.
He's indestructible.
Yeah, he's like Predator.
Edward rules.
If I did that to Edward and he lived through that, I would be like,
I go, all right, let's leave him.
I go, he's not going to jail. Let's take him to a laboratory. Let's steal his cum and freeze his cum and take him to a lab. And then I'm getting drunk with him.
Yeah, let's.
They go, you're going to DARPA, bud.
Let's walk over to the gray car there. Passenger side. Good start to a Sunday morning.
Did you get a good connection on those?
The cops get a call from some
He
11.
went through several cycles.
The cop
but every
just
time
goes,
he
did you
would
get a good
pull up.
connection on those tasers? And he's like, yeah, they were all perfect connections. He just took them.
Oh yeah, the cop's like wondering, like, how come he didn't?
Yeah. They're like, yeah, why'd you have to mace him, too?
And he goes, "Cause he's Edward.
Yeah.
He's Edward.
It's fucking Edward. You know Edward.
Is this your first rodeo? It's Edward.
You haven't been to Edward's place?
Hey, rookie, it's Edward.
The guy eats tasers for breakfast.
The cops go, we got to call the colonel now. He's going to want his property back.
The guy.
We got to send him to
They go, the
Afghanistan.
guy showers with a toaster.
They're like, should we call?
It's fucking Edward. He brings a microwave into the bathtub.
He eats nails for breakfast, bud.
They have the National Guard on, like, standby every time they go to Edward.
They're like the 60s National Guard. They got the same pod helmets.
They're like, okay, can we handle Edward or we call him in? I don't know.
The cord, so I'd have to deploy another probe. What's he doing today? Oh, not well.
See, even this guy knows. He's like, how's Edward doing today?
He's like, first of all, congratulations for being alive.
They go,
You dealt with Edward.
He goes,
No one's done that.
well, there's not enough electricity in the fucking world to take Edward down, bub.
Last guy dealt with Edward was scraping him off the asphalt for a week.
Today. He tried to.
We had to ID him off a couple of molars.
His wife was distraught.
And that he's going to get arrested if he didn't. He tried to get back into the house and then became resistive and wrapped both arms around that frickin' post of the deck there. They couldn't free him, so several cycles with the taser and spray, and he still fought until we forced him.
Hug your wife and kiss your kids.
Look at the look on this guy's face. This guy's like, whoa, maybe we should just let him go. He sounds kick-ass. Look at him.
And he still fought until we forced him, you know.
He's like he still fought until we hosed him, and the guy's like, oh my god, like,
jeez,
maybe we should just get out of here. Like, right now, Edward's gonna just blow up the car. He's gonna come through the roof of the car like Godzilla.
Do we want this guy in our bed?
Do we really? I don't know. Are the bars in the cruiser strong enough for Edward?
What are those doors made out of on that cruiser?
They're like, do you think he wears the trench coat because he's a werewolf?
These old guys fueled by hate are unstoppable.
Is there a alarm?
Really?
What is that?
The fuck is that?
Is that your phone, Joey?
No, it's not mine.
I don't have
that
alarms. Oh, shit. What the fuck?
What's your timer for?
I started a timer. I don't have timers.
Oh my god, it's your gay sex timer.
Yeah,
that's your boyfriend's.
It's my JOI with countdown.
Time
That's
for
what it's called.
anal.
He had a 24-hour JOI.
I was supposed to come right there, guys. Sorry.
He'd get through a cycle and then he would rip the cords, you know. So I'd have to deploy another probe into him to get a connection, and then it'd go through another cycle and he'd do the same thing. I'm gonna take him down to Gunderson for med clearance, and hopefully he seems a little calmer now, but
Captain, we might have to take those lawnmower blades to his face and finish the job.
I'm gone, and I think him going into the house is just gonna give us more problems. Yep.
Yeah, we shot him in the head.
Punch the window down, Ed.
Captain.
I'll get your,
Spit the
face-
bullets up.
Off as soon as we get down to the hospital.
Here we go, back to Edward.
All right, Ed, we're gonna get you cleaned up, okay?
All right, take your time, sir. Okay. I can get out.
Swing your feet out.
I can get out, sir. Don't help me.
I'm just gonna help you so you don't fall over.
If you don't help me, I
Oh,
can get
he's
out a lot
snotty.
easier.
Wait.
We all can. We know how to get out. Oh, that's up to my shoulder. He ain't not wrong.
All right.
They busted on his face.
He's still smiling. It does look like they came on his face.
I guess you can't kill
Holy
me, so you
shit.
come on my face.
He goes, is this what you wanted, huh? You wanted to see jizz come out of my nostrils because you tased me so hard?
They go, just because you can't kill me.
They're like face fucking him, holding his nose shut.
Like, yeah, Edward, maybe we can't kill you, but we can fuck you.
Hey, how you doing?
He
During
turns
the
into a
arrest,
sweetheart.
the officer also sustained a
Oh, because
laceration.
he's been here before. He loves this
He
place.
goes, "Hey, sweetie, how you doing, sugar tits?"
He loves jail.
Yeah.
He gets really nice now.
to arm that required medical treatment.
Hey, Sheriff Department. I go.
Hold on. Okay, you got your seatbelt.
He goes, I got it from here.
I get it.
Okay.
I can get it. Thank you.
Thank you.
No need for you.
He's got a complete change of heart.
Yeah.
He's like, why did I resist? I love this.
Because you guys are kind of cool.
He goes, free ride? Free backseat ride?
You guys, I kind of like you guys.
He's like, I haven't been on a drive in 17 years.
He goes, my sister, annoying bitch. You guys are kind of fucking cool.
You guys kick ass.
So,
Right over
Damn.
here.
This is the basement in Area 51.
Take these off?
Nope, you can have a seat.
You sure you want to take these off?
The jail staff will come and take those off.
All right.
He goes, all right.
As a result, Edward was charged with felony resisting an officer causing
Felony?
injury, misdemeanor counts
That's
of
way
disorderly
too much,
conduct,
dude. He didn't
bail
do
jumping, and he was subsequently released on a $1,000 signature
Nothing.
bond.
Easy money.
As of July 25th,
nothing.
court determined that Edward was not competent to stand trial.
Good.
He has been ordered to undergo treatment, and the case has been suspended until January 2025
Awesome.
to
He's in a hospital.
reassess his competency.
Good for Edward, dude.
Good. He got out.
Visit Code Blue.
Wow.
Let's get some Code Blue shirts, dude. Fuck yeah.
Got off really easy on
I would
that.
love one.
All you gotta do is be insane, and they're just like, he's just like, yeah. I mean,
They have
what,
psychiatrists
you gonna
analyze
take
you.
me to prison?
They also love Edward. They know he's not crazy, but
Yeah.
they're just like, we don't want to put him in jail. Let's say he's crazy and he can go back to the trailer.
They go, let's tase him again next week.
Like, we already busted on his
They go,
face.
that was pretty amusing.
Like, if we keep him in jail, what are we gonna do next week?
Like, have you ever seen anything like that? It's like storm hunters. Like they're like they can't believe they're like, oh my god, we've tased him 30 times. He's still standing.
They're like, okay, let's go to the chief of police and let's get a budget for a 50 caliber and let's see if he can do that.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Let's just keep trying.
The next video is like, this is Edward, Code Blue Cam. We shot him, yet he didn't die. And they're in front of him with an AR-15, just unloading in his body, and he's just like, he's getting hit, and he's just screaming, but he still just keeps walking.
It's FLIR footage of Edward sprinting through the desert as they try to drake him with an AC-130.
He's jumping from sand dune to sand dune
like the Hulk.
Man, he is resilient. He is a resilient man, Edward.
I hope he's okay. We should do a GoFundMe for Edward to get him out of that trailer so he can do his own thing.
Get him into Devan's basement.
I would love that. I don't know if Devin would be happy about that.
I can't bring Edward here.
He's like a stray puppy.
Yeah.
Imagine Edward here.
Who's the
You would like
Who's
Edward.
the lady?
The lady.
Go back to that.
That's the Australian retard, the Australian breakdancer that was terrible, and she's like, talking about all the criticism she got for sucking ass.
Let's go.
I don't really know how interesting this is, but we'll see.
Hi everyone, Ray Gunn here. I just want to start by thanking all the people who have supported me. I really appreciate the positivity, and I'm glad I was able to bring some joy into your lives. That's what I hoped. I didn't realize that.
Enough of that.
No one got any joy from you being terrible at breakdancing.
Also,
Well, we
breakdancing
did,
in the
actually.
Olympic
We all
sport
laughed at
sucked
you.
Ass.
What?
Breakdancing in the Olympic sport sucked ass. You've seen that Chinese kid who like cries when he breakdances on Instagram?
In the Olympics?
No, he's like 8 and he like
Breakdancing everywhere else is pretty cool.
Yeah, did we talk about this? How it got taken away from black people?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. No, she's a breakdancer.
Yeah, this is the one, the embarrassing one, the one that was the worst.
This is heartbreaking.
She was in the Olympics and
Let's
she
watch her
was
breakdance.
breakdancing, and she looked like when you take your dog to the park and it starts scratching its back on the lawn.
No,
and it gets on its back and it's just like
This.
That's
Have
what-
you
that's what she
seen
looked
this interview?
No.
This is fucking heartbreaking. This is gonna make you feel terrible.
I don't
Let's do
care.
it.
Let's see.
Open the
Test
door
me.
to so much hate, which has frankly been pretty devastating.
I love her.
Well, I went out there and I had fun. I did take it very seriously.
You
I
take
worked
it
my
hard?
butt off preparing for the Olympics, and I gave my all, truly. I'm honoured to have been a part of the Australian Olympic team and to be part of Breaking's Olympic debut. what the other athletes have achieved has just been phenomenal. In regards to the allegations and misinformation floating around, I'd like to ask everyone to please refer to the recent statement made by the AOC, as well as the posts on the Ozbreaking.
What are the allegations? That she sucked ass?
The allegations were that she was trolling, essentially.
Oh, that sucks. Can
That's
we watch
hilarious.
her
Best.
breakdowns?
Oh,
Can we
dude,
watch her
I
breakdowns?
don't really
It's
know
so
if we can
fucking good.
on YouTube with the Olympic shit.
It's so fucking
Can we do it
so
off
bad.
camera?
It's just her doing. It's just her twitching and shit. It's just horrific.
Let's just risk it.
Can we
man.
do it? No.
No, we can't
No,
risk
we
it.
can't. Can we do it off camera?
Yeah, we can watch it off
Yeah.
camera. Everyone's seen it.
Johnny, it's so fucking good. Also, it's kind of hot in a weird way.
I love her. I want
She's
her to.
kind of like sexy.
Well, I love that. Oh no.
We got ray guns.
So this is her.
It was an Olympic performance
Oh no, bitch. No. Oh
that got the
no.
internet going faster.
She literally she looks like a
Actually,
she's
go to the
having a
go to
stroke.
the Hate Watch Reddit. There's a better version of this.
Really?
Yeah, Running a Bubble made one.
God bless rimming a bubble.
Well, let's
Rimming,
not get
you gotta
too
fucking-
far.
No, honestly,
Rimming,
we
stop
dragged
posting
that
so much.
motherfucker through the dirt. This guy keeps the Reddit alive.
Did
okay?
we
Rimming.
drag
And anyone who
Rimming a-
talks, we did. We said he was like fucking. Ben said he was the guy who, all that shit.
Ben falsely accused him.
Falsely accused him, and you know, rimming a bubble actually,
he creeps me out, but God bless him.
he's all right.
Rimming, you gotta not post
Which-
quite as
which
much.
one? What are you talking
Keep
about,
going
Jimmy?
down. It's you'll see it right there.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Post once a day, rimming.
Full screen for Johnny.
Full screen for me, baby. Oh, sexy.
See that?
That's what I like.
So
like
she
that
walks out.
sexy
She walks
attitude.
out all like, "Let's do this shit," and then she looks like a retarded woman that works for like a wildlife way station or something. Like she looks like
Yeah.
She
Steve Irwin's assistant.
She looks like a mentally ill person that like saves baby birds like in the woods,
She saved my bird.
and then just does weird little things on the floor.
Hey, let's go, baby.
That sucks ass. That stinks. Now she's dancing.
She's got a great
around.
ass.
I knew you would like this.
Yeah, that's really.
Oh, wow.
That's horrible.
No.
It's horrible. She's having like a seizure.
That was sick. That was sick.
That sucks ass. That's
Damn,
terrible.
that guy in the back.
Yeah, who is
Who's
that?
the hype
Is that
man?
like
Who
the
is
ref?
That's her. That's her Flava Flav right there. I
Does
guess.
everybody get their own one of those guys? Do you
didn't-
know?
I don't know.
She's kangaroo hopping.
She's doing a kangaroo
Oh
thing.
fuck! I didn't even.
She's jumping on her head. This looks like a kid that had too much sugar.
No, this looks like
This
a
just
hot
literally
chick.
looks like a kid that you gave too much candy and he's running around the house.
John Glenn.
Honestly, she's kind of a fucking hot. spot,
Yes.
girl.
Ooh.
Oh, give me that angle. Oh,
Holy shit,
Hey.
Johnny. Okay, that's yeah.
She's retarded. She's retarded.
I don't know.
she's a hot baby that needs to be protected. Anyways, let's go back to her interview.
I agree.
Let's see what she said.
She's retarded. She deserves all the hate.
Instagram page as well as
Try
the
your best.
WDSF Breaking for Gold page. Bit of a fun fact for you. There are actually no points in breaking. If you want to see how the judges thought I compared to my opponents, you can actually see the comparison.
Didn't she get a 0 from everybody?
I think so.
First time ever getting zeros from every.
I don't know about. I don't know the point stuff, but she got the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
And percentages across the 5 criteria.
That was just the
on
countdown timer
Olympics.com. All
reaching
the
0.
results are there. I'm going to be in Europe for a few weeks for some pre-planned downtime, but I'd really like to ask the press to please stop harassing my family, my friends, the Australian breaking community, and the broader street dance community.
Man, imagine if the press is coming to you and they're like, "Hey, what do you have to say about your sister's retarded performance in the Olympics?"
Also, just the mass. Imagine a mass accusation that you were so bad that you simply must have been joking.
Yeah.
Like you were trolling. This was a prank, yes or no? And she's
Yeah.
like, I have to tell you, no.
It's
wasn't
even
a
more
prank."
devastating that they didn't even go like it was just bad. They go, "This are you fucking with us?
Yeah, you're messing with us.
You you fucked with the sanctity of the Olympics. You pulled a prank.
She's like, no, I tried my best.
They think she's like a part of like a Jackass crew.
She was trying her best.
She was trying her best.
She's like, is this a Nathan for you stunt or what was this exactly?
I'm just imagining me meeting her at a little cafe in Italy. You know, she's looking for some downtime.
Honestly.
And I just pretend like I don't know who she is, you know.
And you give her a
bump
little
into
lip
her.
out.
I have a little cigarette and espresso. And I just start some small talk, you know.
You guys would be fucking sweet.
Like it's fireworks when they're on.
Everyone has been through a lot as a result of this, so I ask you to please respect their privacy. I'll be happy to answer more questions on my return to Australia.
All right.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
That you entered the Olympics and you never once looked at what breakdancing actually is, and you're in the breakdancing competition in the Olympics.
Well, she qualified.
There's a black kid in fucking on Beale Street right now.
That's not her fault. She qualified.
Jumping over his whole family.
Not in
and
Australia.
doing tricks all over his head and doing everything. It's way more impressive.
She didn't take a spot from him. She won the
I know,
Australian
but it's more
spot.
so embarrassing that do they not look into what breakdancing is? What,
There's
like,
an Aboriginal
do
guy.
they not look into what like good breakdancing is?
They try.
They
don't have.
in the
They
Olympics?
clearly don't have a big breakdancing scene in Australia.
They don't have
There's got to be. They love.
They don't
being,
have. They don't have YouTube.
Dude, every Australian guy.
She found out late. It's not like she had 4 years or like her whole life to train for this. She probably found out about breakdancing a few years before the Olympics. She did it casually. Then she went to a tournament to qualify, and everybody else sucked even worse.
Dude, there's got to be somebody in Australia that's like a really
There's
good breakdancer.
100% somebody who's way better than
Way
her from the
better.
Philippines who immigrated there or
Yeah.
some shit. Have you seen
No,
Filipinos can breakdance their fucking
Yeah,
asses off, dude.
Filipinos can.
Yeah, but there's so many Filipinos in. Have you not seen Romper Stomper? That's a whole fucking story. So there's all
I
these
think
Filipinos.
don't you have to be born in the country to qualify for the Olympics?
That's bullshit. Really?
Right? I thought, Devin, right?
No.
What?
Joel Embiid played for the Team USA in basketball, and
But you need citizenship.
Citizenship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they probably don't have
They
citizenship.
probably I guarantee you there's an Asian kid in fucking Australia.
Well,
wrecker
then they
shit.
didn't go to the qualifying tournament, and it's still not Raygun's fault. And so
Her
leave
name's
her
Raygun?
alone.
Raygun.
Her name is like Raylan.
Her name's
Gunnington. or
Love Gun. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. But anyways, I say we forgive her and we move right the hell on.
No, I think she should be hunted
Crucified.
forever. I hope this never escapes her. Should never escape her.
Yeah.
I hope she starts an OnlyFans, and I'm going to be her biggest contributor.
I hope she comes to downtown LA.
That would be nice.
And I just see her at like a bar.
And
Yeah.
I would like to see you suck her tits a little bit.
Oh, just a little bit.
I would like to see it.
Are we doing the JOI right now? What's going on?
I just started getting horny.
Yeah, just like a little bit.
You guys think she's like hot?
Yes.
Dude, if I saw her out on the block, I'd holler. Yeah.
There's something there, and she's like, there's something about her.
She's retarded. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
She's so fucking stupid.
She needs a big strong man to just go like, hey, retard, stop breakdancing.
Hitting. You know?
Yeah,
Start
not
making
retard.
meatloaf.
Yeah. Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? I hope her life is forever haunted.
Yeah.
You're sick.
Yeah, sure.
You're twisted and you're a...
Sure.
Look at the look at his eye.
Yeah, he wants people to have pain.
No, not at all. I just think if you enter the Olympics and you think that's gonna fly and you like never once looked into what breakdancing is, it's
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's insane.
She tried her best. She qualified for the Olympics. Blame the tournament. Blame Australia for not promoting the qualifying tournament. I don't know what she was supposed to do. She made it. She made it to the Olympics.
Here's what I think it happened, right? So, like, breakdancing, whenever I think of breakdancing, a guy doing the windmill.
Yeah.
Never even did that.
And then nobody did that in the Olympics, and maybe somebody did it, but the thing is, I think what happened is people were like, no, we're going back to roots breakdancing when they're first figuring it out.
No, I think other guys
You know what
were
I mean?
doing that.
They were. Well, aren't they winning? Did they win?
They did. No, she didn't win.
I think
You should be able to spin on your fucking head.
they did. No, the best guys were doing that.
I don't think they were really.
Oh, really?
The winner even sucked ass.
Yeah, they had the video of the gold medalist that got, and then they had a video of like a 12-year-old in
Yeah,
China who could just fucking
12-year-old was
destroy
way
it.
better than
Yeah.
the winner of the gold medal.
Oh, you know what? I read something about how there is like an athletic commission in very competitive breakdancing, and they were not involved with the Olympics, and so a lot of the best guys were just like, I don't even want to be part of this because they probably knew people like Ray Gunn would be in. And they're like, this is a joke. Like the
Well,
Olympics.
then you should join to show that this is the bullshit.
No, I think they were like, nah, this is a sham. We have a great little like community.
I just think breakdancing is a fucking retarded sport, honestly. I'm sure it's athletic and I'm sure it's amazing and it's a dance, but it's
impressive when somebody
honestly,
does it, like, you know, on the subway.
Yeah, and
or
synchronized
whatever.
swimming's, you know.
Like, you know. Is that the next thing they add doing pull-ups on the subway?
Yeah, they add
to the Olympics.
They had selling Lucy's on the train to the Olympics. Hey, who can play their Dre Beats pill louder?
How far can you walk to recycle these cans?
All right. Well, I love you guys.
Oh shit, we're
I
done.
do.
I want to go for 5 more hours.
I think so.
All right.
What's been going on with you?
Dude, I did the grossest shit I've done.
You pierced your ear.
Oh, I pierced my ear.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
no, I didn't pierce my ear. It never closed.
Why did you pierce your ear? Are you getting back on MySpace?
Show it.
Yeah.
Turn more.
I don't think anyone can see it.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
No, it never closed. I thought it closed. I just felt like it. I was bored. I've been listening.
Is that the gay ear?
Yeah.
You always pierce your right ear, the gay one.
No, the gay. I didn't pierce it. It never closed. They just put it
I
right
don't
back
need.
in.
Okay, but I know. But when you have an earring,
I didn't know this
is the right
gay
or left
side.
one. The right one's the gay
right
side.
one's the gay side. And my mom made fun of me for like years. And eventually I was just like, Mom, ever since getting this ear piercing, I can't stop sucking cock. And then she was like, oh, Johnny, and then stopped.
Do you think it's going to affect you with the MILFs?
No, I don't know. I
Is
just
that still a
like it.
thing? Do women still look at the right? They go,
No,
oh,
I
okay,
think-
he's a fucking.
I
flame.
think that will help.
1983. Like,
That will help John somehow. I think.
yeah, no, but I always liked it. But last night I fucking got a mandolin. There's a
The animal?
No, the fucking slicer.
Oh,
It's like a slicer.
to make your onions. a
Yeah,
little
I saw this gay guy on Instagram, and he makes these like cucumber salads that sound really good. And I got this. It's actually really gross. I got a fucking.
It slices them real thin, and it's delicious.
But I like them chunky though. You know what I mean? So I sliced the onions and I mixed it with mayonnaise and black pepper, and I just eat the raw onion with mayonnaise and black pepper, and it was really tasty. But I sliced a
What the
good
fuck
like
is wrong with
I sliced
you?
a good like 25% of the pad of my fucking finger off last
Yeah,
night.
you cut
and
your finger off.
Dude, it wouldn't stop bleeding for like. Dude, be careful. It really.
No,
fucking
I
hurts.
didn't know if that was blood or.
It wouldn't stop bleeding for like 30 minutes, and then this is fucking gross. It's not even that funny.
It's fine.
It's okay. We don't expect that.
I
out of you.
fucking I love you. I got really horny.
Okay.
Hey, you tried jacking off.
I tried
with the
jacking
thing
off. I was like, the bleeding stopped, and then I looked down, and my cock was like covered in blood.
Oh God.
So I had this blood-covered cock, and
You
it was
used it
like
as lube. You did like a.
I did it. I was
Army
like, fuck.
hammer.
Exactly. I did an army hammer wank, and then I just like kept going. But you know, I don't have a shower.
God, dude.
I don't have a
Like
shower.
The end of Gone Girl.
Oh no!
Yes, I just fucking put my underpants on.
Oh,
and went to
no.
bed.
Painted
I mean,
red cock.
Yeah, I fucking. It looked like my cock looked like a Comanche warrior, and I just went to bed.
Jesus Christ, John.
And then
Did you clean up today?
Yeah, I you know what's funny is my priority list was I was like, dude, I should really clean the blood off my cock this morning, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get my ear pierced first. I did that,
Jesus,
then I
buddy.
scrambled to get my cock clean.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but the raw onions are really good. They just make me feel good.
Okay. All right. Well, that's been
Anyways, love you guys.
Let's end on that.
unbelievable. We love you all. We'll be back next week as usual.
And Jock Week coming soon.
Yeah. Don't even. I mean, after that, don't promote anything.
Hey,
I need to like puke or something.
It's
blood cock.
disgusting. So what about the guy that pierced your fucking ear? Where you were just okay being
You were
around
sitting there
him
with a
covered
bloody
in
cock?
blood?
They didn't know I had my pants on.
Yeah,
know,
but
but you
it's
knew.
just so
Yeah,
brutal.
whatever, dude. It was cool.
All right.
Also, it was
a
like
lady.
mixing with sweat, so now there's like bloody sweat dripping.
Yeah,
Yes.
my dick must have been like fucking.
Were your legs covered in like bloody sweat?
I mean, I wiped it up as much as I could, but I haven't. Fuck, my pubes are crazy, so it was just like.
Fuck. All right.
That bummed me out bad.
Sorry, guys.
Well, good night, folks.